And we're live. Today I nearly hit an opossum on the road. It was in the middle of the road and I almost ran over it.
You dodged though?
I dodged.
Good work.
Welcome back to Summer Boys.
Dude, welcome. We're glad you could make it. Welcome to our sanctuary.
Episode 12, dude.
Yeah.
We are rolling.
12. Dude, I was thinking about it. That is like... We have been going for more than a fifth of the year already.
Oh, shoot. Really?
20-something% of the year we've been going now. Which is kind of wild.
I feel like we're past the threshold of stopping.
We're like pretty much... Not quite. We're almost a quarter of the way through the year.
We've been going...
Episodes.
I mean, we've been doing it for longer than 12 weeks because we've missed like 2 or 3 weeks here and there. I think definitely 2. Maybe 3.
I thought we missed 1.
I think we missed 2.
Really? Okay. Good word.
Yeah. At least 13 weeks we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I feel like that's enough to form a habit.
Yeah, I think so.
31 days?
So. People say a month, yeah, on like habit forming, habit breaking, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, the possum, though, do you want to dive into that a little bit for a second here? Because I kind of have a follow-up on that.
Yeah, I mean, so I was driving. It was early in the morning. Well, not really early. It was like 8:45. There was a possum in the middle of the road, and I dodged it. Should I have? Debatable, because possums kind of suck as far as like digging into your yard and stuff and getting under your deck and causing a nuisance, having babies and stuff, getting in your garage and having babies, dude. Has that ever happened to you?
No.
Both of those things happened to me in my lifetime.
Dang, dude.
They got under my deck when I was a very young child and had babies and hissed at my dad. And then, dude, they got in my garage and had babies and also hissed at my dad and me.
Dang, dude. That...
They're a little fierce. Dude, the babies, though, are cute.
Yeah.
Baby possums are so cute.
Yeah. I actually have a very recent story on this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so Father's Day was Sunday.
Yeah.
Shout out to my father.
Dude, shout out to my father as well. What up, Dad? I know you're watching because we have a YouTube channel now.
Yeah, Dad, if you're seeing this, happy Father's Day. Mom, if you're seeing this, tell Dad I said happy Father's Day. I think the second thing is more likely to happen.
Yeah. Dad, if you're watching this, I love you.
But I love you too, Dad.
Nice.
And anyway, for sure. Rewind that whole thing. I already messed up the joke. Not the joke, the story. Not a joke. So they were rolling to church on Sunday, like my mom, dad, and probably my brother. I don't know, because they're the ones who still live in my hometown. And they saw like a possum that had got hit by a car on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Maybe middle of the road, side to middle, in the road somewhere.
Yeah.
And its babies had all been pretty freshly born and were trying to nurse.
Oh.
Like, and we're just like with the mom and didn't know what to do.
Dude.
Super sad, right? So, yeah, my dad got them and put them in a box and they took him to like the animal hospital or
really?
Animal rescue, whatever.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Which is so sweet.
I'm about to cry.
Yeah. No, it's tender. I got really sad when I pictured like a bunch of babies like trying to, you know,
survive on their own.
Survive and just be like, mom's not really feeling warm right now.
Dang.
Like, I don't know. It was super sad.
Wow.
But I was kind of inspired. I was like, man, let's go.
Dude, that's a heroic dad move.
Yeah, for real.
Heroic.
Yeah. It is weird though because like what I thought about from there is I feel like we value animal lives so much more when they're younger. Because like you said about the possum just now, you were like, maybe I should have killed it and hit it. I don't know.
But then the babies
like,
are so
it's
cute.
Babies, and so we're like, we have to save them.
Yeah.
But like and like whenever people see like a baby squirrel, like I know people who have like rescued baby squirrels and stuff.
Yeah.
But like if a squirrel dies, like no one
bats an eye.
no one cares. It's weird. I don't know, man.
That is
we have
weird.
like weird morals about wild animals, I guess.
Yeah. Dang.
But anyway, I was just like, that's cool, man. Like, I don't know, it kind of got me amped just because I, try to, respect all life out there and kind of do what I can,
Yeah.
I mean.
I didn't actually want to hit the possum.
Right.
For, to clarify. I
Yeah.
would have never purposefully hit it. Dude, you know what? I might have been mistaken when I said that possums like destroy yards. Armadillos destroy yards.
Really?
Oh yeah, they dig so many holes. Armadillos, dude. If you're talking the native dialect with the double L, dude. Armadillos, dude, freaking rip up yards.
Dude, this one time, and this is going to be opposite side of the spectrum with my father here, but there was an armadillo like running through the yard, like right by us, and I guess my dad was kind of trying to like shoo it away or something, or he kind of just like, so he just like swung his foot at it, kind of like throwing a kick, assuming like this is a fast animal that will dodge it. He like kicked it up into the air a little bit, like not far, but like a few feet up and a few feet away, and I don't know, it's kind of funny. But
That's
I was just like,
so funny.
just because you don't think like,
Just imagining an armadillo flying through the air is
yeah,
funny.
because it's so difficult to like touch wild animals.
Yeah,
I find.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm like messing around and trying to chase one, and I find out like, oh man, I could do this, I get scared.
Just like yesterday at
Yeah.
the pool. Dude, so yesterday we were at the pool and there was this is crazy. One of the weirder occurrences I've had at a pool.
Yeah.
There was a
Albino.
albino,
Yeah.
thank you. I was thinking of armadillo still. I couldn't get off of that. Albino pigeon. Like a pure white pigeon. Nice.
Thanks.
At the pool, and like we were there for a while, dude, and this thing was on the other side of the pool just chilling.
Yeah.
For like
Walking around.
Well, it was like just sitting for at least 30 minutes, just in
really?
the same spot. It might have been before you got there.
Yeah, probably.
But then, dude, it starts walking around, saying hey to everybody. It literally walked over to the other two families. Well, there was one family and one other like couple there, and then it was me, you, Jack, and Lane and Emily. Shout out. But it went to the other two groups and said what up, basically.
Yeah.
And so it was just chilling. It wasn't even trying to fly. So I went to the bathroom and then I came back and it was like walking around and I was like, I'm going to just play around, try to catch it. Little did I know I would be able to catch it. But then it was just hanging out and I got so close to where I was going to catch it and then I was like, I don't want to actually touch this bird. I don't want to actually like have it in my hands.
Yeah, no.
So I like kind of abandoned mission. But then, dude, you were like, can that bird fly? And we were all like, I don't know. And so you startled it enough to where it would have flown. But, dude, it tripped or something. I didn't even see it happen. I just saw the aftermath. It looked like it had tripped. And its wings, for the video podcast, were just like... And it was on the ground just laying like this. Dude. And it was the saddest thing I've ever seen. Because then it also tried to like flap on the ground and it couldn't.
Yeah, I can give some clarity to this. It doesn't get less sad though. I mean, you pretty much.
It was the saddest thing I'd ever seen.
Yes, once you wandered away, because we were kind of on either side of it at a point, just trying to like goof around and
corral
kind of
it.
Steve Irwin it per se,
yeah.
And
Shout out.
Eventually, like you were, and it was just weird to me because I was like, why hasn't this bird flown away yet?
Yeah.
And then we noticed it had a tag on its foot.
It did have a tag on its foot.
Okay, so something happened here. Maybe it's like whatever. But I was like, I just want to try to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna like do anything beyond that. I just want to touch it. And it's a pigeon, not like an endangered species.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, maybe that was like a bad call, but dude, whatever. If you're offended, sorry.
And I've never felt sorry for a pigeon in my life.
Yeah.
Until that
just like
moment.
they're garbage animals.
They're terrible
like,
birds.
whatever.
And
But
I love, you guys know I love birds.
Yeah.
I love birds. Pigeons suck.
Yeah.
Just saying. But this
Yeah.
albino pigeon, very sweet.
Yeah. So I'm kind of in like
sweet little bird.
a squatted position kind of deal.
Yeah. We'll throw a picture up.
And
we'll cut to a clip.
Yeah. Well, I'm like here ish, roughly, kind of like doing like a sort of primate-esque pose.
For those just listening, he looks like an ape.
Yeah, you could say that. And so I reach to just like touch it, because I just want to see if I can touch it and kind of just see. I've never touched a pigeon.
Yeah.
And so I reach out to touch it, barely miss it, and it tries to fly away. It goes to fly, and then it just stumbles immediately and falls.
Yeah.
And then it's still like flapping kind of.
Yeah.
And I just looked away at that point because I felt so bad. But yeah, pretty much I'll sit normal again.
It couldn't fly.
It couldn't fly, flapped around, and then I just felt bad.
Saddest bird alive.
Yeah.
Because, penguins can't fly, but you don't feel bad for them.
And chickens don't fly, but...
Do they not fly at all?
I mean, they could maybe get like a couple inches off the ground for like a second or two, but they don't fly.
Ostriches can't fly.
They're so fast though, dude.
So
I do not feel bad.
Yeah,
for
there's
them.
no way you would feel bad. But penguins can swim really fast, so like,
That's
there's give and
true.
take with any flightless bird.
Yeah.
Except maybe the dodo, because it went extinct. It was just probably a bad bird.
Yeah.
But this guy, this poor little albino pigeon. First of all, it was ostracized from its own kind.
Yeah.
Because it was albino. And then, dude, humans took it and did something with it. And then let it go?
Yeah, the fact that they had tagged it and decided that thing was like ready to be back in the wild was insane to me.
And then
Because it couldn't fly. Dude, predators getting that thing.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then a random couple of stupid dudes tried to corral it and capture it, and it couldn't fly.
Yeah, dude, I felt so bad.
We were just at the pool
yeah.
hanging, and then we messed with this bird and then felt bad. Dude, we were basically bullying that bird.
I just assumed it was going to fly away.
I did too.
And then I found out it couldn't fly because
The amount of times I've tried to like pet a duck and it just flew away straight up, I was like, this bird's for sure going to fly away.
Yeah, but like your friends might like what you did there. So
yeah, it was funny. It was a good bit.
Yeah, exactly. But then you feel bad when like the bird actually can't get away and you could get it in theory. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. So how you been?
Oh man, dude. I'm good. Pretty chill week. It's a Monday. Is today Monday? Or is it Tuesday?
It's Monday.
Today's Monday. It feels like a Tuesday. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, good weekend. Went home for Father's Day. Shout out to my dad. Went to Dothan, saw my grandfather. That was great. Saw some fam. That was pretty much it. I mean, we had a fish fry. That was fun. We fried catfish. That was delicious. That was like the most like full meal I've had in forever. Me and my peanut butter sandwich
the
grind.
Sandies and Cheez-Its.
Yeah, the Cheez-Its. Not actually, Mom. Please don't be worried about me. I'm fine. Yeah, it was great. The catfish was really delicious. They made homemade hush puppies, dude. My uncle and my dad made homemade hush puppies. Ooh.
Dude.
That's good.
Nice.
That's a good time.
It's a good deal.
What about you? How are you?
Good, man. Was really not very social this weekend and just like DoorDashed a good bit.
Yeah.
And that was really nice, honestly. I think I needed that. I've been so like with people lately. I think it was nice to have a little break.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes
it was
you
good,
just gotta
but
be
like,
alone.
What's up?
Sometimes you just gotta be alone.
Yeah. And a good, like, productive weekend, too. And kind of a bit weird, whatever.
Not worth it.
Yeah, my bad. But anyway, good weekend, pretty chill. Trying to think what I've been up to lately here, dude. What's new? I started going to a new gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What gym?
Yeah, I go into Amped Fitness.
Huh.
It's on 280 across the street from the Summit, pretty much. Colonnade area. That's not going to mean anything to a lot of people who listen, but
That
for some
really
people,
mean anything to me.
yeah, all good. But I like it. The gym I was going to before was kind of an older crowd, and I felt like one of the more fit people there, kind of, which I actually don't really like in a gym, because I want to feel bad about myself, so then I need to, like, grow from there.
Yeah.
But this new gym, very strong steroid presence.
Oh,
for
okay.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, so that kind of gets you, like, okay, I need to get more jacked, probably.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not going to use steroids ever.
Yeah.
Bad call. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
You got something to work for.
I feel like maybe through an osmosis, like, thing, I'm gonna, like, kind of absorb some steroids from these people. Kind of secondhand
steroids.
Yeah, they're exhaling steroid air.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I get better workouts in a gym where there's a ton of dudes that are way more jacked than me. Because I'm just like, let's go, man.
Yeah.
Like, I need to work, and I need to prove to these guys that, you know, I have value. So
Do it.
so anyway, it's been good, dude. What I've realized though is, like, old dudes on steroids are a bad look, man.
Really?
And here's why, dude. Because most people who, like, are in super jacked, and they're, like, obviously doing, like, some bodybuilding kind of stuff, even if they're not competing with that, whatever, just, like, they're doing it, they're getting really unnaturally jacked. They all shave their legs. And, dude, old man really jacked calves are, like, veiny in the most disturbing way possible.
Oh. Well, dude, old man legs are bad anyway.
Yeah.
And old women.
Yeah.
Old legs, dude. Old legs are the worst.
Old legs, man.
I don't know if you've ever accidentally seen one, because you're never trying to see one.
No.
Have you ever seen an old person leg?
Dude, once you hit 65 or older, you should legally have to wear pants always.
You gotta wear pants. Or at least, like...
It's case to case, though. Maybe more like 70. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what the cutoff is. I'm not gonna make a hard and fast rule here right now, but dude...
My dad's, like, 63? He has great legs.
He has great legs?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen my dad's legs recently.
That's quite good legs.
But I don't remember whose legs they were, but
yeah.
I saw some old people legs recently, and I was like, absolutely not, dude.
No, yeah.
Never want to see that again. Never want to get that old.
Yeah. But dude, picture this, because it's the veins that really freak me out.
Oh yeah, with the steroids.
Yeah, but old people veins are already freaky.
Yeah.
So it's like you pair the two. Dude, it looked like the guy that I saw that really upset me a little bit. Upset the tummy. It looked like he had, like, worms in his calf.
Oh.
It was really freaky looking.
That's
I didn't
not
like it. So dude, if you're old, don't do steroids. Just be old.
You heard it here first.
And probably in general, like, I would lean against steroids. Probably don't do that.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. Just maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, just, like, get, you know, as big as you can naturally and whatever. But dude, old people steroid calves are something that's really been disturbing my sleep ever since that encounter, I would say.
I don't like thinking about it as you're talking about it.
Dude, thick worms just crawling around in his calves.
Don't say thick worms ever again. I did not like
so
that.
bad.
Dude.
Did I already? Yeah, that's what I've been up to, really. The new gym thing.
Dude, you know what I've been meaning to mention for like weeks, and I haven't? I've just been forgetting, but now I remember. I have a McDonald's thing.
Good.
It's been a minute. I don't know if we've even talked about McDonald's since we've had a video, but
I don't think we have.
welcome to the weekly McDonald's segment.
Yeah.
And this one's quick. I mean, you might have something too, but this one's really quick. The McDonald's in Auburn, where I'm from. I'm not joking. I am not joking. And this is probably on purpose, but I couldn't believe it. I saw this a couple weeks ago. The McDonald's in Auburn is on a street called Ronald Lane. Ronald McDonald Lane.
Surely that's intentional.
It has to be.
Ronald Lane.
Like, I imagine, I have no idea the history of this McDonald's. I know it's been there since I've been alive, but that means nothing. I have to assume that they built the McDonald's and then named the street, because there's no way that the McDonald's was like, there's a Ronald Lane in Auburn, we have to go there.
Well, is it... I don't know how McDonald's I work. McDonald's I is the plural form of McDonald's now.
McDonald's is?
McDonald's.
McDondi.
McDonald's. I don't know how McDonald's business plans work.
McDondi?
But I feel like there might be like franchisees in an area. So like someone in Auburn would be like, hey, McDonald's, I would like to open a McDonald's here.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, if you want to do that, this is how much it'll cost to like buy in, essentially. And I don't know if McDonald's is like franchises like that, but if that's the case, someone in Auburn could have likely been like, they already maybe wanted to buy a McDonald's and open one.
Yeah.
Or they just saw the Ronald Lane and were like, I'm an entrepreneur. This would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But I feel like there had to have been some intentionality to that.
I think so too. All I'll say is when I saw it, dude, I laughed so hard out loud in my car alone.
Dude, that's wonderful.
And I was like, can't wait to mention this on the podcast. And that was several weeks ago. I'm glad I finally remembered it. But yeah, Ronald Lane. And it's right next to the Auburn Mall, which basically doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Rip to the Auburn Mall. It's so crap, dude.
Nice.
Anyway, I've been to McDonald's several times since the last time we talked about it, and every experience has been pretty bad.
I've had a mix.
Really?
Yeah. I've been like rating McDonald's lately that I go to because I'm kind of becoming a McDonald's connoisseur.
Yeah, same.
Because
we need to make an app where you rate McDonald's.
Maybe.
McDondi.
Maybe we should just start posting on at least the Summer Boys Instagram. Whenever we go to McDonald's, just like give our take and rating on it.
That's a good idea.
Because it's always like fry quality. I can critique that all day long.
Yeah. And service.
Service?
Because the burgers are pretty much going to be the exact same every single time.
Actually... Bun quality.
Dude, I knew you were going to say that right before you said it. Bun quality is real.
Bun quality is huge.
Real, dude.
Because I feel like there's very good, very fresh buns that when you come by, you have a great burger.
Yeah.
There are kind of middle tier buns where you're like, okay, not brand new, but not terrible.
Yeah.
And then you have buns where it's like,
flat.
Oh, I feel like I'm kind of eating a sponge here. Or, yeah, they've been crushed and they're old. They're just not good. Like, they're, like, clearly very aged buns.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
Dude, we're totally going to do this.
I think it's a good call.
It's a good idea.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I think people would enjoy that. And if they're listening, they'll know what we're doing.
Let's throw a poll up on the Instagram. Yay or nay. Do you want to see McDonald's rating?
Do you
Even
want us
if
to
it's
rate on
majority no,
McDonald's?
we're still going to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I don't care. I mean, even if we put a survey up there.
But we do need that interaction on our Instagram.
Yeah, I mean that helps for sure.
The algorithm.
Yeah, come on. That algae.
Not
Yeah.
to be confused with algae.
Right.
The
correct.
ocean plant.
Yes.
You told me earlier you had a BuzzFeed article for me to hear.
Yes.
You wanted to read to me?
Yeah. Let me get this pulled up here.
Oh, frick. Dude, something just, like, touched my toe. I think it was probably just a plant.
Yeah, it's
but
the plant down
it
there.
felt like a bug was crawling across my toe.
Oh, that's never a good feeling.
I didn't like it. It felt like a ladybug, maybe.
Yeah, that is not
I
great.
have an irrational hatred, not a fear, a hatred of ladybugs.
I kind of like when they get on me. And I'm like,
I like it
what
if there's one. But my old house, we had a ladybug infestation in my personal bathroom. Only my bathroom. Hundreds of ladybugs were in there at one point. Hundreds. I'm not kidding. It started out as a few. Like, I'd see one every once in a while. And then, dude, freaking, like, it just grew exponentially. There was 1 week where there were 5. And they were, like, on my bathroom mirror. And so I saw them, and I'm not going to kill a ladybug. Like, if it's just one ladybug.
Yeah.
If there's 5 ladybugs, I'm not going to kill 5 ladybugs. Then, dude, within 2 weeks or less, hundreds
That's more
of
than it should be.
ladybugs. Like, we had to do something about it.
Yikes, dude.
We had to do something about it. It was so bad.
Jeez.
So I have an irrational fear of ladybugs. The
Nice.
mic, like, echo still gets to me sometimes. I like, hear myself a second later and misspeak sometimes.
I kind of feel that, yeah.
Um,
That makes sense that you'd have that irrational fear. I've never seen that many ladybugs.
It's awful.
Though.
It was like a plague in my own bathroom
Yeah.
of ladybugs. Also, I don't
Jeez.
know why I didn't used to play with the cord, but now that we have a freaking video, I play with the cord.
Now you do
I don't know why.
fidgety stuff.
Fidgety, yeah.
Good word. Okay, so here's what I have. Couple BuzzFeed articles here.
First of all, the fact that you were on BuzzFeed just makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah. Well, part of it
I
was...
came home and you were like, I'm on BuzzFeed. And I was like, what are you doing?
Well, honestly, I was probably trying to find stuff to, spice up our podcast life together.
That's fair. But you were watching a life hack video. And I was like, Tim has lost his
Well, I
life.
figured it'd be funny. And it was... To me, I got a lot of joy out of it.
I'm sure it's funny.
And
I
then
can't
you
wait to
watch
hear
it
what
and
you
you're like,
found.
It's a good idea. Anyway, here's the 2 articles that I found that I think should be good. They're
You're
really
like-
the same article.
You're like the stay-at-home mom.
Shut
that
up.
Just like I come home to
shut
and you're
your mouth.
watching DIY kitchen videos.
Shut your mouth. Please. Shut up.
Because I go to work all day.
Dude,
And
shut
I come
up.
home and you're just doing nothing.
Dude,
And I know that's not true and I didn't mean it.
I've been slaving around the house all day. Okay?
Dude, there were dishes in the sink.
Okay. I'm going to talk. Shut your mouth because we're already at over half an hour. So, here's what I thought could be fun for us.
Let's do it.
I have 2 articles here. One of them, the first one, which I've already read. 23 hilarious tweets about being an adult that'll have you laughing and feeling seen.
Wait, and feeling seen?
You're gonna laugh, but you're also gonna be like, finally, someone
sees me.
I'd felt invisible for so many years, but now someone tweeted a thing that got put in an article, and I feel less alone. And so I'm thinking, I can...
23 tweets.
Yeah.
That,
And I'm gonna...
what is it? Say it again.
23... And I'm gonna... I want to capitalize on how funny that they are saying these definitely are.
Yeah.
So they said 23 hilarious tweets about being an adult that'll have you laughing and feeling seen.
I have a lot of problems with that headline. First of all, if it's hilarious, obviously it's going to have you laughing. Also,
It should.
have you laughing is a bullcrap. That's not a phrase.
And also, as an article, don't claim that. Because
You
you're
don't know what
probably
people
not.
are gonna do.
Here's
They could not laugh.
the most you're gonna get out of me. If it's funny.
The only time I'm laughing out loud, unless it is just outrageous, I'm laughing out loud if there's another person seeing it. Because I want to share with them my joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But dude, you don't know it's hilarious. That's your opinion, article headline writer.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Too long of a title. And also, like...
Why are BuzzFeed titles so long?
They're terrible,
They can't even fit on the screen.
I think the thing that I want to know about it is, like... How self-aware is it? How much do they know that they are, like... such a meme about this that they've embraced it, now they're doing this.
That's a good
versus
point.
how much is it they're like, oh, we're like so down to earth and fun, and so we're gonna make our article title really long,
or like we have to have as many words in there as possible to like do the algorithm correctly.
Dude,
that's probably more what it is. But I like to imagine that they aren't self-aware and they're just like, oh, this will get people rolling, dude.
Yeah. So
dude, if I can't see my entire email like subject line because it's too long, I can't read a full BuzzFeed article title. That's all I'm saying. Let me see my email subject line before I see a full BuzzFeed article title.
Yeah.
Boom.
Big word. Anyway, so this first article I've already read.
Okay.
I don't think it's funny. Quite frankly, they're not good.
Not a single one of the 23 tweets are funny.
Well, let's find out.
Will they make me feel seen at least?
I think they'll make you feel seen, but I just thought maybe I could read these to you.
Okay.
And you could hopefully laugh a little bit and feel seen.
Will I laugh at them or with them? Are they hilarious or are they make fun of them?
Dude, honestly,
let's just find out.
They're not great. But then after that, I have an article I have not read yet.
Okay.
And do you know what this article's called?
Well, let's just save it.
Well,
let's tease that we have a second one.
Well, you'll know. Can I read it now?
Okay, yeah.
And kind of say what I would like to do.
Yeah, do it.
22 more. 22 more hilarious tweets that'll have you both laughing and feeling seen. Because 23 wasn't enough. So what I'm thinking here...
So we have 55.
Yeah.
No, 45.
And we'll power through them quick. Because they're not gonna probably...
Okay.
They're just gonna be like, what? Probably. But I have not read those intentionally because I was thinking maybe you could read those to me.
Okay.
And so then we could kind of just go both ways on that and see. And hopefully not spend too long on it. Maybe we make this a long episode, honestly. We'll see.
The people deserve it.
Yeah, for sure. The people who do listen like it and probably want more. So let's do it. Anyway, 23
Thank
tweets.
you, by the way.
Thank you. You're a legend, dude. Feel free to donate.
23. We're starting out with 23.
Donate. We're poor. But you don't actually have to. We're good.
Thank you.
Thank you. My bad.
Thank you.
Woo.
In advance, that one was. All right.
23 hilarious tweets about being an adult that'll have you laughing and feeling seen. Here
honestly, dude, I can't wait to be seen again.
So they start off with words, and we're just gonna skip right to the tweets. I would say try to keep a straight face. I think is a good rule of thumb here.
Let's do a try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh.
Okay.
Pretty easy try not to laugh. Adulthood is relating to Oscar the Grouch more than Elmo.
Was that number one, or are they in no particular order?
They're in no particular order. I'm pretty sure.
No adult should have ever written or read that.
No.
All right.
Yeah, laughing at could make this interesting, honestly.
I'm going to try not to laugh.
But laughing with is unheard of here.
I'm assuming we're not going to laugh with at all.
I really don't think so. I remember there being one on here, I think, where I might have been like, okay, that's a little bit good, but I can't even remember what it was.
You might have been like,
I might have been like, anyway, adulthood is basically just trying to fall asleep at night and stay awake during the day.
okay.
Like 90% of adulthood is saying, wow, I can't believe it's already, parentheses, holiday name, to your friends every month till you die, I think.
Did one person write these, or did they scour Twitter?
Scour Twitter. And this is the best they found.
Someone's getting paid a salary to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, that one was,
That is relatable.
a little bit.
But it's not tweet-worthy.
It's not tweet-worthy, and it doesn't have me laughing.
I didn't
And I'm
laugh.
going to be honest and transparent here. I don't feel that scene.
I still feel invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie.
Invisible and sad, dare I
As
say.
an adult who works, I feel invisible.
Yeah.
And I feel like I blend into the gray society that we live in.
Nice. Anyway, so that one I felt like was...
Dude, on a different note, real quick, just an aside real quick. I was watching one of the clips we posted on Instagram the other day, and I got a little bit self-conscious about how loud I laugh.
Dude, you're good, man. Do what you need to do.
That was it. Go ahead.
Good. Anyway, I did want to say at number 3, I thought that one was not very funny. Number 4, adulthood is just saying, what a week after every week. And I do want... Number 5, the name is Coffee Bay. Not for the username, because I'm assuming that was taken, but for like the name that
Their
they put,
name
Coffee
name
Bay.
is Coffee
Their
Bay.
name is Coffee
Coffee
Bay.
before anyone else.
So I bet they like milk a lot.
They probably like lattes.
Yeah. So
Which is
anyway,
fine. You like lattes.
the real challenge of adulthood is having to buy things that were magically just in your house growing up, like Q-tips, Windex, laundry detergent, salt. Like, LMAO, I gotta purchase this stuff.
Oh, don't tweet that.
It's
Dude, real
just
quick though, I
buy
get the
stuff.
Q-tips thing because I found myself... Dude, I love Q-tipping my ears.
Be careful, man.
Yeah, I've heard it's not good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it feels so good.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy them though. Anyway.
And I do want to, at this point, before I read number 6, circle back. It said 23 tweets that would have us laughing.
I've laughed at one. Or no, yeah, at, not with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so now number 6.
I better be busting at this one.
I'm just going to read it. Adulthood is literally lesson after lesson, no breaks. That was supposed to make you laugh and feel seen.
I felt neither.
Yeah.
Neither, even.
Yeah.
I don't even say that.
Adulthood is deciding that you like olives. Adulthood is basically whispering, what the heck, under your breath every time you get a phone call.
I mean, dude, like, I'm going to keep saying this probably after every couple because I feel like we're speeding through. But, dude, like, there's no need for this article.
No.
And then there's a 22 version.
Yeah.
Where there's 22 of these.
Yeah.
Who's tweeting these? Who's tweeting these?
Well, this next one is from Dinesh.
Who's tweeting these?
Dinesh said, adulthood is mostly whispering, heck, censored, every single minute.
Is it?
Dude, I don't think so.
Are we not adults yet?
I mean, And that's part of the reason I wanted to do this is like we are, fresh out of school. We're, in adulthood, we're doing our thing. I don't feel, these just feel like sad people who are trying to like wear being stressed out as like a badge of honor.
Yeah, maybe these just aren't happy people.
Yeah.
Because I'm alright.
Yeah. I feel pretty good.
Feel pretty
A lot
good.
going on, but we're good.
I don't know. Let's just keep going. Let's power through it.
Adulthood is waking up feeling less well rested every day until you finally just don't wake up at all one day, isn't it?
Oof.
One of y'all said that adulthood is just constantly cleaning the kitchen, and yes, accurate.
I mean, but you dude, like, I don't even know what to say anymore.
No.
I feel like what's happening to me is that I'm like losing mental fortitude to get through this.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's not...
I feel like I'm kind of breaking down a little bit.
Yeah. I just feel like the trend of like people being like, I'm adulting is really annoying.
Dude,
just
like
please live your life and do your stuff and don't talk about it.
Well, at least don't wear a shirt that says anything in
I
regard to
adulted
adulting.
today.
Don't have a coffee mug that says adulting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And dude, I'm not gonna go back on that. I kind of went back on Disney adults because I felt bad. But if you were wearing a shirt or having a coffee mug that says I'm adulting,
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Period.
No, I agree.
I won't apologize.
Yeah.
Cancel me for that.
Big time, dude. The one I see always is I adulted today.
Yeah, I adulted today.
If
not
you
a
have
verb.
Shirt,
it's not a verb. Dude, lightninging is not a verb. Lightning is not a verb, just as adulting is not a verb.
yeah. Dude, if you have a shirt that says I adulted today, you know what, dude? It's getting cold in your house. Put a fire in your fireplace, throw the shirt in it. If you have a mug that says I adulted today,
Slam it on the ground.
slam it on the ground. Your house doesn't have enough broken glass on the floor.
Break it, and then tell everyone not to move because there's broken glass on the floor. And you sweep it up and maybe even vacuum up the pieces that you couldn't sweep. And that is adulting, dude.
Kind of like how one of y'all said adulthood is just constantly cleaning the kitchen every day. And yes, accurate.
That's pretty accurate. That's what I've heard
Because you're
adulting is.
hopefully chucking your adulting glass on the ground.
Cleaning that up every
okay,
day.
let's keep losing
Holy
brain cells.
crap.
How
many are we? What do we got?
We are at 12. I think we power through from here.
Okay.
Endure it. If you can just keep a straight face through these, I think that's a good thing for you. If you particularly need to express yourself on any of these, feel free to, because they are hard to listen to.
Let's power through it. I think we save the next 22 for next episode.
Okay. Good word.
All right.
Adulthood is wanting to cry for 4 days straight, but not having the time. Not funny? Correct. Adulthood is being excited to swap tips on sleeping positions to alleviate back pain. If that doesn't laugh and make you feel seen, I don't know what does. Adulthood is really waiting on one email to change your life. I don't even know what that means. Remember at school when you would press demo on the electric piano and pretend you were really playing it? Well, that's what adulthood is, but all the time and in every situation.
Dude, okay, I feel seen with that one.
You feel seen?
Not.
You got me, dude. Dang it. The hardest thing about adulthood is still having to show up when you have absolutely no desire to. Dude,
that's literally all of life.
That's all of life. As a kid, every day I'd be like, I don't want to go to school today, Mom. Can I not? And she was like, no, you have to. And I was like,
sometimes you have to do things you don't want to. That's what my parents said to me every single day. Dude, no kid wants to do anything ever.
Yeah.
That's just literally life.
No. Yeah. These hurt. There shouldn't have been 23.
Why 23? Why not 25 or 20?
I don't know. It's a lot to read through, so I'm bummed. And it's like they're all just unfunny in similar ways.
Golly,
so maybe I didn't
man.
think this through because they're all just painfully the same thing over and over.
How did we not just power through that and we still like had to talk about how bad it was? That's how bad it is we couldn't even get past like 8 more.
No.
Oh.
In my experience, adulthood is mostly piling stuff up on surfaces and then eventually having to clean off those surfaces. Oh man, those papers really pile up, don't they?
They included that?
Um,
They said the paper thing, or was that you?
that was me just being like, whatever.
Would have been worse if they had said that.
Yeah, no, it was just me being like,
Dude.
trying to
Ad lib.
be like them. I don't know. The biggest scam of adulthood is the price of a rug.
Okay, that's a good word.
Which honestly, dude, I was gonna say.
That's a good word.
I was gonna say.
I do
man,
feel seen with that one.
yeah,
I do.
Because Emma was like, dude, we need a rug in our apartment. And I was like, really? And then I looked at the price of rugs and I was like, no, we don't.
That's real. That's real.
I'm very confused on rugs, especially if the place is carpeted already.
Yeah. Oh.
It's
That's
a
a
rug
problem.
everywhere.
That's a problem.
Dude, a carpet is a rug everywhere.
That's like sending a save the date. Dude, just don't have to send a thing that says you're going to send a thing.
Yeah.
Not you, because you're obviously in the middle of it. Just wedding industry in general.
Yeah.
How about just send the thing?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Rug, small carpet. If there's already carpet, no need for rug.
Rug
You
is
have
smart...
rug everywhere.
Dude.
But I guess I need a carpet. I mean, I need a rug. They're the same thing, but I need both in my apartment now.
No need for a rug if you have carpet.
Yeah. But anyway, rug on the registry, thenot.com/Tim-Emma. I really don't want to have to buy it. So if someone wanted to, just, yeah, that would be cool.
Dude, real quick, never, ever, if you have the choice, do not put hardwood in your room. It's the worst decision you could possibly make.
Yeah, have fun having chilly feet always.
Chilly feet, and it gets so dirty so fast.
Yeah.
With carpet, dude, you don't see it.
Yeah, you don't know it's dirty.
And you can wipe your feet on it.
Yeah.
You can't wipe your feet on freaking hardwood.
Yeah, you got an ecosystem living in that carpet, but you don't know about it.
And it's all good.
Anyway, 19. Adulthood is thinking, next week will be less busy until you die.
Why are all of them until you die? There have been so many
I don't know,
that are
man.
like, until this is how it will be until the end of time.
I don't know, man.
You can change your life if you want to.
Yeah. I agree. But number 20 says, adulthood is realizing your parents didn't like your teenage music. Wait, I messed up. Adulthood is realizing when your parents didn't like your teenage music, they were correct. Which...
Is it saying that they then think their teenage music isn't good?
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought my teenage music was kind of fun, man.
I still listen to it.
Little heavy on Closer by the Chainsmokers, but
Oh yeah. Shout out.
Still
well,
fun.
Maybe I don't listen to it anymore. I don't think it was bad though. Shout out to Lecrae. What up?
Dude, for real. Yeah. Anyway, one of the worst parts of adulthood is constantly having to buy the most boring crap imaginable.
Like what?
I don't know, man.
Dude, don't tweet that and then not put like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
What the heck?
22 or almost there. Adulthood is taking preventative Advil. 23. Adulthood is a scam. That's the whole thing. So we did that.
Dude,
it wasn't good.
Can I tell you what I learned?
Yeah.
This is what I learned from doing that whole segment. Buzzfeed pays people to do that.
I'd like to get a job with them.
BuzzFeed pays people a salary or by hour for part-time to write that article.
Yeah.
And by write that article, I mean find those tweets by searching the word adulthood on Google and the word Twitter.
Yeah.
And going for the first 23 things they saw.
I think that was it. I didn't laugh or feel seen at all when I read through that.
I felt seen once, and it was the rug thing.
The rug thing was... Okay, yeah.
I laughed at adulthood as a scam.
Why?
It was funny. Oh my gosh, dude.
I just feel like they were all the same thing of like... I'm sad.
There was a lot of sad things.
Just assuming that people would be like...
A lot of I'm sad till I die things.
And then just assume people would be like, I'm sad too till I die.
Yeah.
I just laughed and felt seen.
The problem with the BuzzFeed articles is you can't, like, on Twitter you retweet it and it's like, all right, if you think it's funny enough or whatever, relatable, you retweet it.
Yeah.
But on a BuzzFeed article, they're just consolidated and you can't do anything with it. You just read it for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know of a single social media that operates just for reading something for yourself these days. Because on Instagram, you repost stuff now too. Whatever it is, you repost it for other people to see and relate to also.
Yeah.
So, I just don't know, man.
Just a rough article. Just a lot of, hey, I'm sad and life didn't turn out the way I wanted it to.
That's all it is. You think we got time for a couple questions?
I would venture to say yes.
Let's do it. This is not a question, but I want to do a quick shout out. Savannah Kurtz said, I'd better sit this one out just to manage the influx of fame from last week's shout outs. And dude, we did shout her out twice. Kind of.
She said the Winter Boys thing, right?
She said the Winter Boys, and then she had a question too. And I just want to say, Savannah, dude, happiness is fleeting, but glory is forever.
Yo. What did she say? What was her question again? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I think she did get a little double. I think she doubled down though last week.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Good for her, dude. Thank you for listening, for real. Love it.
Time.
Real question though. Nikki Malika. What is it?
Malika.
Nikki Malika, in all caps, and this is for you because I have no idea what it's talking about, said, Volcano Bay!
Yeah, that's a request for a story that happened in my life a while ago.
Alright.
And I might botch this because I feel like I remember less as an adult. And
dude, adulting is just realizing that you remember less.
Adulting is realizing that you've run out of room in your brain for new memories, and then you have to clear out old ones, and then life becomes a blur, and then you die.
But you don't remember, or you don't know which ones you're clearing out.
Yeah. It's not great. You just lose random ones.
And then you die.
Because I guess adulthood is also being really focused on mortality, according to those tweets. Whatever.
Dude, adulthood is just living until you die. Volcano Bay.
Yeah. Let's get there. So this was Nikki's birthday. Volcano Bay, I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's Universal Studios water park.
I have never heard of it, actually.
Really? It's
never.
fairly new. Fairly
Okay.
new. Past 4 years or so it opened. 4 or 5 years. Anyway, I want to say this was shortly before I headed to Stanford for the first time. So like 4 years ago or something. And yeah, so we go on a summer weekend. Terrible decision for any theme park ever in the universe.
As aforementioned in episode probably 9 or something.
Yeah, not good. Water parks are fun. I worry about the pee to water ratio a little bit.
Urine to pee ratio is real.
Yeah, urine to pee.
Did I say that?
You said urine to pee.
Urine to water.
Yeah, but honestly, it probably is urine to pee ratio at a point there.
What do you think the difference is between urine and pee?
scientific terms or not.
I
guess.
think it's more like urine is kind of anything outside of the toilet, and then pee is inside the toilet.
Interesting. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Urine samples. Maybe. Word. Well, anyway. So somehow Nikki and the few people she was with got there before us, I think, and they got in no problem. We roll up to Volcano Bay to like where their parking is, and they're like, "Hey, like we're at capacity. So screw you."
Mm.
And we were like, "Well, frick, we said like when we were buying the tickets, we said the date we were coming, and you let us do that." And then they were like, "Oh yeah, that doesn't mean anything. You can use the tickets whenever." We were lying. And we were like, "Cool, awesome, thanks." And then we were like, "Okay, if we go park," which I guess if you're not a Central Florida person, this might not mean as much, but we were like, essentially, we could go park at Universal Studios / like the City Walk area and take a bus to Volcano Bay. Okay. And then still get in that way because they couldn't let us park there.
So in layman's terms, you could park somewhere else.
And take a bus.
And take a bus there.
Perfect.
Okay.
You nailed it. I love what you did there. And so we do that. We park. We roll up to where the buses are. And they were like, and I think, I'm trying to think who was with us. It was like Liam, Corey, someone else.
Wait, someone else was there? Dang.
Someone else, believe it or not. And Whitney, now Branham.
Wow. Congratulations.
Big time. It was like a year and a half ago at least. Maybe longer. No, it was longer. Yeah. I don't even know.
Okay.
Like 2 years?
So what happened with Volcano
whatever,
Bay?
Dude. Yeah. So we roll up to like take a bus and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're at capacity. We're not like running buses there right now." And we were like, "Well, frick, our friends are already there. We are trying to get into this park. We can't get in. What do we do?" And so we were like, "Is there another way into this park?" So we started looking at the map and stuff, and we were like, "Okay, like there's a resort right by the park, and there's a separate entrance for the resort. Maybe we can get in that way." And there wasn't like a bus to get to the resort, so we walked so far to get to this resort where we were going to go through the entrance there. And we like were like climbing through weird like bushes and stuff. Like we were like in the wild of Universal Studios. Yeah. And so we get to the resort and they were like, "Yeah, you can't go in through this gate. It's resort guests only," which we should have known. So that was the third thing we tried that didn't work. And so we were like, how do we do this? How do we get in here? And I think because we were talking to a worker at the resort and they were like, "Okay, here's the only way you could get in is if you could get random people, like just random people around." Yeah, come on. If you could get them to be willing to register you to their room, even though you obviously aren't staying with them and don't know them, and then like we could give you key cards there which would help you get access to the resort. And so my friends were like, maybe people would help us out with that.
Yeah.
So I kid you not, my friends were like wandering around the lobby of this resort being like, "Hey, we're trying to get into Volcano Bay. Can you register us to your hotel room?"
That's epic.
To like a few people, and everyone was like, "That's a little weird, no."
Yeah. How old were you? You were in senior year of high school? Summer?
I think I was graduated, and I graduated old, so I was 19.
You were 19.
And my friends were like, most of my friends in Florida are like slightly older than me.
Oh.
So we were all like ranging from like 19 to 21, 22, something like that.
Okay.
Maybe one or two younger people, but overall, we'll say 17 to 22.
Old children.
Yeah, old children. Obviously, no one was like, yeah, let's put you on our room things. No one cares that much. It's like, that's sketchy.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, we have tried everything. We walked all the way here. So we walked all the way back to where we were parked and like the buses and stuff. So defeated, like half the day is gone.
Yeah.
And then like, I think, and this is gonna be kind of whatever, we're just kind of gonna wrap it up, but like a storm kind of came that shut everything down for a second, so the park went under capacity. We were able to take a bus, get in, and then we were good to go the rest of the day, which was good. But dude, like we jumped through so many hoops, felt so defeated. It was like such a roller coaster of emotions and stuff to like get in. And yeah, it was an experience, dude. We were hiking around, man.
That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, don't go to Volcano Bay on a weekend don't go to a water park on a weekend over the summer because it's going to be really crowded.
Yeah.
And you might not get in.
Probably getting more urine to water than you'd like.
Yeah, even more urine to water. So
and probably more urine to pee.
Yeah. But Nikki, dude, I know you requested that story a while back. So there it was. Hopefully I did a good job. I know someone with us like took notes of what happened because there's like this was like such an experience to just get into
the hike there
the
and
park.
back sounds intense.
Yeah, like it was like far. It was like at least a mile walk.
Yeah,
just to get like around. We had to walk around the entire water park and like we had to walk to the water park and then around the whole water park. It was rough, but just like that much work to get into a water park that you already said online you'd be going on this day and paid them money to get in.
That's stupid.
Insane. So that's another reason not to mess with theme parks.
Yeah.
Just go to the beach. And that's all.
Yeah.
But dude, Nikki and her husband Liam, who's one of my boys, dude, hilarious dude, just a great guy, great hang to be around. One of the best dudes out there, just a great guy. You'll meet him at the wedding, I'm pretty sure.
What up,
Liam? But I was playing volleyball with them in Florida when I was down there at the pier, humble brag, you know? And come on. And they were like, yeah, every time an episode comes out, anytime one of us hears about it, we just yell across the house and they're like, new episode of Summer Boys.
No
and
way.
then they like listen like almost immediately after.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that dude, that like, it didn't make me tear up, but I felt moved.
Dude, that's so stoked.
Like that they like really enjoyed it and really get that excited. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
man, that's so awesome. So
dude, shout out to them.
yeah, I mean, I can like almost guarantee they are on here. So dude,
What
thank
up?
you. And you're both great people. And
That's awesome.
see you at the wedding, dudes. So
I'll see
peace.
you at the weddings too. Introduce yourselves because I won't know who you are.
Yeah, for real, dude. Question wise, did I get anything significant? Because I was asking what to talk about on Instagram. Jesse Henderson said me as a thing we should talk about. Jesse Henderson.
We should talk about Jesse Henderson.
What is your least favorite thing about Jesse Henderson's face?
About her face?
Or just her as a person, I guess.
My least favorite thing about Jessie is that I guess that she's in Auburn and not Birmingham because we don't get to hang as much, I guess.
Yeah.
And I used to be in Auburn and now I'm not, and now she is and I'm not.
Word.
I turned that into I spun it in a positive light.
Yeah, I don't like that you did that.
You're not going to.
I'm gonna say I don't love her nose and I don't love her pinkies.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's what you get, Jesse. Honestly, dude, probably try to think about someone else for a change.
Maybe be more selfless is all.
Yeah. Did you get any more questions?
I did.
Sweet.
Let's see what I got. A lot of them are like inside jokes, which I laughed at personally, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't read them on the podcast.
Yeah, it's good to apply to the general audience. I get bummed when people try to do inside jokes.
I do appreciate it, and still send them because I would laugh. But I got a few that I can read. Jillian Ekwal, which is my coworker, what up, dude? Said thoughts on office dogs. Because she brought in a dog the other day and I wasn't even there, but she was bragging about having an office dog for the day, and I was like, dude, that's a great idea. What do you think about having an office dog?
Dude, I was gonna say, today I dropped off a DoorDash order at Warren Averett, which is an accounting firm.
Humble brag.
And in their lobby, yeah, I mean, I'm, already signed with a firm that is, one of the larger ones in the U.S. Humble brag. But anyway, comparable size to Warren Averett. So Warren Averett, I know of them. But in their lobby, they had a golden retriever that was just chilling. No way. I think it was just like an emotional support animal for the office, basically. 'Cause
I love it.
Accountants' life is bad mostly.
Yeah.
They really relate to all the adulthood tweets of it being sad and then you die.
Yeah. That's what I've heard from you.
So they just had like this golden retriever down there, and I like never actually asked about it because I was just like kind of getting the order, getting going. But I'm pretty sure it was just there to vibe.
Yeah.
And it was honestly cute, looked really happy and really well behaved, and it was just great.
Dude.
But overall, no, I think office dog is a great call. I think like
I'm all for it.
I mean, I think some people have allergies, and that's a thing.
Yeah, the only issue that I'd have with an office dog is if it was one that shed a lot.
Yeah. But most offices have people cleaning, like
ours does
daily.
So yeah, like that'd be chill. The only other issue I could see is I'd probably do less work, but I'm good with that.
I think it depends on the dog. I would be happy. I think it'd be nice. It would like really raise the energy.
It would. And
that'd make me happier, try to make me work more.
Jill, if I could say one thing, I'd say please try to get that dog back in the office when I'm there. That'd be huge.
Dude, but also when I'm like chilling at my house, my dog, like my family's dog, he'll just come up and lay his head in your lap. Oh. And you can kind of just pet him, and he's like really chill when he's doing that. That's the best thing ever. He gets hyper sometimes, but like he's really chill like that because like we've taught him if he wants to get pet, he has to just walk up and just slap his head down in your lap and be entirely like just resting and chill. Yeah. Because otherwise he'll start freaking out and move his head around and trying to like eat your hand in like a gentle, loving way. But he'll just come and plop his head down. And if you don't pet him, he'll like plop it down harder on you. So if a dog did that and was just laying his head on me while I was working, I think that'd be great. Yeah. If it was like, I don't know,
jumping around,
like yipping around and like really jumping on you,
can't have any barking.
Yeah, right. So I'm all for it, just as long as the dog can handle it. I think that's awesome, and I think more offices should just have a dog, or I think like offices should just be like, yeah, if you want to bring your pet, that's chill. Because everyone wants a dog. Yeah. Not everyone. 85% of people would like to have a dog, and some of those people don't get a dog because they're like, well, I'm gonna go to work and just leave it in like a crate all day. Yeah, dude. Also don't understand why crate is a more humane term than cage.
It's a cage.
Yeah, those are synonymous. Whatever. Anyway. But dude, if you could just bring it to work and it was a good chiller, then yeah. I think it should be allowed, and then if it's causing problems, then your boss could be like, hey, your dog sucks, don't bring it. That's good policy.
Good word. Myers Allen said or asked, worst way to tell your best friend Worst way to tell your best friend their fiddly fig tree just died, asking for a friend. And I would like to say, anytime you say asking for a friend, you're asking for yourself.
Very true.
Just as a thing, because that's what I do, at least. Personally, if I say asking for a friend, I'm asking for myself.
Yeah, I'm usually doing that and I'm joking and it's obvious. Like, it's a given.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Either way, Myers, for your friend, the worst way to say your fiddly fig died is probably just saying, well, it depends. I guess I need a little bit more context. When I read this, I assume you were plant sitting,
Yeah.
and you let their fiddle leaf die. I think the worst way would just to be like, hey man, someone broke into your house while I was there, stabbed me in the knee 3 times, stole your fiddle leaf, broke off all of its leaves and limbs, and then burned it in a fire. And it's no longer living.
Let me see if I can top that as far as the worst way to tell someone that you killed their plant. I think it would be worse to be like, hey, I don't like you. I never have. This friendship has been entirely fake on my end. I think you are not a good person to be around. I think you're a bad human being. And I mean, like, even your parents constantly tell me that, like, they really are disappointed in how you turn out. And, you know, I don't think you're going to find love if you're dating a person right now. I want you to know it's a hoax. And I'm actually paying them to be dating you. And I dislike you so much, in fact, that I intentionally killed your fiddle leaf fig. I poisoned it, waited for it to die, and then chopped it up into a million pieces because I don't like you. And I know you thought I liked you this whole time. And this entire time, I've been setting up for this very moment where you would ask me, hey man, could you plant sit? Because you think we're tight. You think we're tight? And so you're like, hey man, could you watch my fiddly fig and kind of just take care of it? And I'm like, yeah man, because we're such good friends. Meanwhile, I hate you. And then, dude, I let it die as my moment to just make you pay your price for sucking as a person. See, that's the worst way, so probably don't do that.
Taylor Pig said, first of all, what up, Taylor Pig? One of my oldest friends from childhood.
Ah, nice.
We met when he was in 9th grade and I was in 7th, and he was very tall, and I didn't believe him that he was in 9th grade. And then he got a little bit aggravated because he was so tall, and then we became good friends. And have been good friends ever since.
His height made him more aggravated?
I think so.
I feel like short guys. Like,
no, well,
like
I think
Tom Cruise.
I think he was so tall that he got that a lot, and people didn't believe him that he was so young. And so I think he had just built up so much aggression towards that question.
Yeah.
And me being a 7th grader, small little boy, he was like, I'm gonna get pissed at this little dude.
Yeah.
All good though. We became good friends, and I still love him very much to this day. What up? And this is a good question. I think it's like a classic question, but I think it's one to dive into a little bit. And I don't really know where I'm going to go with this. It's kind of a little ambiguous in my mind, but is cereal a soup?
No. Is my immediate reaction.
I think I'm going to go by the definition of soup has broth. Which is my least favorite word?
There can be a creamier kind of soup.
Is that still like a creamy broth?
Ah,
I don't know.
I think it's something. My issue is soup is hot or warm.
Oh yeah.
All dude name and people are like, well, what makes it that, dude? Because every soup is hot or warm.
I've never had a cold soup.
Yeah, people try to be like, well, why does it have to be? And I'm like, because that's what soup is. I'm sorry, dude.
That's true.
Like,
okay, that's a good point.
Like they're like that's like someone being like, why can't cheeseburgers grow legs and walk? Because it just doesn't, dude.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, dude.
Yeah.
Soup just doesn't be cold.
Soup doesn't be cold.
Soup doesn't be cold, dude. It's always warm or hot. Always. Name one, dude. Name one soup that is served cold, please. And I'll get out of your hair, man. Like,
I can't think of one.
It's not. I think that is not a like. I mean, I think like he's asking like a fun question.
It's a good question, but you're just passionate about the answer.
I do think it's like not anyone who's like, oh yeah, I guess it is a soup. Like, no, it's not.
It's not. Okay, I think you're totally right, and I'm glad you had an answer because I didn't. But that's a proper answer. I'm totally sold on that cereal's not a soup at all. Completely. I think what happened was I put it on the same playing field as is a hot dog a hamburger or a sandwich, or is a hamburger a sandwich, and it's not. It's not the same level of question.
Yeah, it's similar.
It's similar, but then when you actually have a proper answer to it, like you did,
yeah.
It's not. Because that's the answer. It's just simply not because soup is hot.
Yeah, soup is hot.
Cereal's not.
Always.
Soup is hot, cereal's not.
Yeah, come on. Dude, way to rhyme.
That's the whole thing.
Remix. Soup is hot, cereal's not.
But dude, freaking, if you've made it this far, thank you.
Yeah, this has been an exceptionally long one.
It's a good one. It's a long
one. No, it'll probably be about this long. I don't think we're gonna edit much out.
Pretty much, we just have to edit out our pee break.
Yeah,
which you won't even know about until now.
Little potty break that we're letting you know about.
Dude, thank you so much. We love doing this. We love that we've done 12 episodes and the people are liking it.
Yeah.
Keep listening, dude. Keep sharing. We'd love to have some more questions. So the more people that listen, the more questions we get, I think.
Yeah.
It's how the math kind of breaks down.
Yeah, that sounds accurate to me. Yeah, dude. I mean, I look forward to this every week. Like, it's just a good time.
It's fun, man.
Doing it. It's just like, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, we come in with maybe a couple things we might end up bringing up.
Yeah.
But it's pretty, whatever. I accidentally
you touched my foot with your foot.
my foot. And that's on me.
I had my leg extended.
That is a little bit on you, but I still made contact. And
yeah.
I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to take some time, and I'm going to come back from this stronger than ever.
Yeah, I'm going to chop off my foot.
And
so
I want to let everyone know I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that I was a stupid kid back then, and I just wasn't thinking straight.
All good, dude.
But no, anyway, we look forward to this. Dude, thank you for listening. Please share this. I would love to have enough people listening to maybe get like a sponsor.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I would just like I need money.
You heard the man, he DoorDashes.
And sponsors give you that, yeah. Granted, DoorDash does say it pays surprisingly well. That's neither here nor there. The point is, it would be good if you could help me.
Because I don't get any of the proceeds. It all goes to Tim.
We haven't really discussed that, but I thought we would split. Anyway, I need money. and I need enough money to free me up to not have to be an accountant, not have to do people's taxes for the next 20, 30 years. So, yeah, if you could just think about sharing this with a person, you might be helping me be happier down the road.
One share of this podcast equals 1 year of Tim's life that he doesn't have to do taxes.
Yeah. Because I would love to move more into,
Think
making
about
people laugh and making money to
Think
do it.
about that.
But it's looking like I'm actually going to have to help people report their earnings to the IRS and pay the IRS what they owe them instead of doing that. But if you want to help me, we'll see. So anyway, share it. Write in, man, if you want to. If you're on YouTube, man, hit that subscribe, smash like button. And yeah, man, we'll see you next week, dude. Take care.
Just bro.
Cheers, bro.